Welcome to Danny E Fitness. So, what I want to talk about in this video is just a basic diet program that I've had a lot of success with over the past 20 years to lose and maintain weight loss. I've done different diets over that period of time. I've done the low carb, more of an Atkins or a keto, I guess now would be what most people would call it. And I had success with it, but the diet that I've used for the majority of the past 20 years is a high carb, low fat, medium protein. That's what I've done. And again, I've lost approximately 200 pounds. And I've kept that weight off for that duration of time. I've had times where I went up and down. I've fallen off the wagon, so to speak, and been able to get back on track. And the diet that I always go back to is the one that I'm talking about. High carb, low fat, medium protein. Typically, okay, look, I'm like 6'1". Right now, I'm probably around 230 pounds. My heaviest, I was 430. And I've done pretty much the same diet, the same numbers throughout that time. And what those numbers are is around between 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day, 6 days out of the week. 1 day out of the week, I will have a junk day, a high calorie day, a refeed day, whatever you want, the term you want to choose to call it. And you need to put a cap on that. Okay, you might be able to get away with a few more calories, but I would say no more than 5,000 on that day. So between 2,000 and 2,500, 6 days a week, 1 day a week, around 5,000, maybe a little bit less. Again, experiment with your body. Begin the process. Weigh yourself. Give yourself about 2 weeks on the program that you implement. See how your body responds. If you're staying the same, very doubtful you're going to gain weight, but I mean, it's possible if your metabolism is really slow and you just can't tolerate, the calories, and you have to adjust at that point. But 2 weeks is a good period of time to test, the diet that you put yourself on. So that's what I would recommend, around between 2,000 and 2,500 for most people, especially men. Women may have to go a little bit less, but I would still use that as a starting point, maybe around 2,000. And 6 days a week, 1 day a week, a higher calorie day. And what that higher calorie day does, not only does it give you a mental break, but it actually also kind of resets the body a little bit. The body is designed in such a way for you to survive. So if you put yourself on a reduced calorie diet for a long period of time, the metabolism will actually slow down. It will adjust to that calorie, the calories that you're taking in, because that's okay. This is what I've been given to live on, so I have to adjust myself accordingly. So when you give yourself that high calorie day, it actually kind of helps to reset the body, and the body's okay, metabolism jumps up, and then you're able to start the process over again. So it has a physiological and a psychological aspect to it. As far as the way you structure your meals, a minimum of 3 meals a day. If you can do 4, 5, or 6 meals, I think that's better. Currently, I'm only doing 3 meals a day, and I've had good success with that. So if your daily routine, if it's difficult to get in a 4th, a 5th, or a 6th meal, I definitely understand that. Work, school, whatever your routine or schedule is. If you're going to, you can get in 3 meals, right? You get up, if you have to get up 30 minutes earlier before you go to work or school to get that breakfast in, get the breakfast in. Everybody gets a lunch break. Eat your lunch, go home at night, eat your dinner. Do at least 3 meals. If you can do more, like I said, that's great, because I believe the old bodybuilding mentality is the more often you eat, it stimulates the metabolism. But again, I've lost and I've maintained weight loss eating 3 times a day. I personally wouldn't recommend going lower than that. Then again, I'm quick to stress the point that I'm not you. So if you feel like you can experiment, okay, do it. Eat 2 meals a day, 1 meal a day. Again, I believe you'll have better success eating at least a minimum of 3 meals a day. But everybody's a little bit different. Your physiology is a little bit different. So you have to do what works. The best diet is the one that you will stay on. But there are certain principles that there's certain boxes you have to check. Okay? So take this, apply it, see what kind of success you have with it. Drop some comments. Tell me how it goes. Again, Danny E Fitness, best of luck to you.